What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, you guys? So we are back again for a whole new girl. No, I just thought of something. Anyway, don't mind that. Don't mind that. But the episode was a mess. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, we are back again for a whole new episode of Love After Lockup. This is season 3, episode 3, A Date with Destiny. Okay. So we get into the episode. Let's just go by John. John and Christiana, okay? So last week he proposed to her right as she got out of prison. You got the people that was in there with her, some of the staff and all that stuff, they looking out the door. And you know, of course, she said yes. Mind you, they've only been talking for a couple of months, like 3 months or something like that. Baby, listen, we've been together for 3 months. I ain't thinking about marriage at this point, okay? Truth be told, you know, I don't even know if I probably didn't had sex with you yet. Depending on the situation, I probably already had by 3 months. You know, this ain't Joan Clayton. Okay, this ain't girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no 90-day rules and all that stuff. But still, we haven't even tested that out, and you want to get married. I'm not thinking about no marriage, and I'm bringing that up because it's another one on here that's doing the same damn thing. So, you know, she said yes, and they get up in the limo and giving her little alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. I said, oh, she could drink right after the prison, you know, but, you know, live your best life, Christiana. And see, this is what I don't like about John, and I don't like people like this at all. Listen, this girl has been locked up for I don't know how many years or whatever. Give her some time to just be out here in the free world and do what she want to do. Well, I ain't saying necessarily do what she want to do, like, you know, if y'all in a meaning figure out what y'all gonna do in a relationship, if this relationship is viable or whatever, because a relationship or whatever, this little communication that you had during the prison time, that's one thing, because she was locked up, she ain't had nothing else to do but time to talk to you. Now she in a free world, you know, she can navigate and go around and see what it is that she like, get the cherry pickings of them all. Okay, ooh, I like that one. Oh, I want to try that one. Oh, he can do this to me. Okay, Christiana is on that wavelength, and we figured that out towards the end when they ended the episode. So, you know, they on the way to the little chapel, makeshift chapel that he made for his, you know, his girl. And what I don't like, once again, about John is how fast he's moving and the way that he's popping things up on her. I understand you're trying to be surprising to her. You're trying to be sweet. You're trying to be romantic. But this also seems a little delusional. This also seems like you're moving too fast, like you are trying to compensate for something. You're rushing for what reason? Why is it a time limit? Okay. Are you scared that she might see you and, you know, you feel like her feelings for you might change, or you feel like low-key that she's probably trying to use you, so you try to go ahead and lock that down so, you know, she can't do nothing or whatever, because at the end of the day, she could still be using you, okay? And I just don't understand his reasoning why he needs to move so fast instead of getting to know Christiana. And so they get to the little makeshift chapel, and, you know, she was like, things moving so fast, and he finally asked her, you know, tell her, I mean, it's up to you if you want to get married right here now. And of course, because she got his friends in front of her, you know, plus the limo driver, I feel like she was pressured into saying yes. You know, and I'm just like, it wouldn't be me. Now, see, what you're not going to do, you're not going to pressure me to do something and have a whole bunch of people so that, you know, you won't look embarrassed or whatever in front of them. That's what you're not going to do, okay? Because I will, don't give me no public proposal, because I tell you no just because of that. Not because I don't want to, but just because I'm an asshole, and I would tell you no just because. Don't put that out there in public like that. You know, be romantical and, you know, do it somewhere private or whatever, like we going out to dinner and then we go back to the hotel and we overlooking the balcony and all this stuff, and you propose to me or whatever. Or, you know, shit, bitch, I'm the one that's probably gonna be the one proposing. That ain't gonna ever happen anytime soon. But you know, I'm just saying, don't do that. Christiana looking all confused and concerned or whatever. I said, girl, get out. Get out. It's never too late. You still got to go to the halfway house or whatever. And you rushing this right between the time that she got to go to the halfway house. He done brought her a gown too. couldn't fit the gown, you know what I'm saying? And the lady was like, you know, if you feel anything and you don't want to do this, you know, just say yay, say nay, anything that you want to ask or don't want to ask, you know, just, you know, put it out there, okay? And so she was like, okay, cool. She is looking so concerned. Like, she was like, in her confessional, first of all, she Christian. She don't know what a Native American ceremony is about. She don't know nothing about the religion. She don't know nothing about what, you know, how they do their ceremonies and nothing like that. I'm not finna get married to somebody blind and I don't know nothing about, you know, what they believe in and, you know, all of this stuff. And they don't, girl, no, that ain't gonna work. They gonna be broken up soon, okay? And then, you know, at this point, I just said, John, you are in for a heartbreak. You really are. Christiana in that confessional said, listen, I ain't even thought about being married to no one man. Like, you know, right about now, like, shoot, it's different men's out here and everything. I said, I know that's right. Okay, I mean, women for me, but, you know, men's for her. She want to go get the slim pickings of everything, okay? She want to go taste some, all right? And have them taste her. Girl, I understand. You want to get out there and live free. Like, damn, she just got out of jail from one lockdown and you trying to lock her down again? That's where she coming from. I said, John, get up out of here. Meanwhile, we get introduced to a new character, okay? Tyrese. Girl, Tyrese like 49, 50 years old. Tyrese, I saw that sign, that big old sign that said, the village of Oakland. I said, is this Chicago? I said, is it Oakland in somebody else state? Girl, when they put his name up and it said Chicago, Illinois, I said, damn. The nigga is from the goddamn Chicago, my city. I said, no, you not finna come on here embarrassing us like this, okay? We got enough problems as it is, and we don't need you coming on here doing all this stuff for Chandra. I think that's what her name was, Chandra, and she 28 years old, okay? He was like, yeah, you know, 28. Okay, you know, I'm this guy. I'm a good-looking dude. You know what I'm saying? I got a good job and everything. I'm an engineer. So, you know, all the girls and everybody come to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he said the type of women that he liked, you know, good head on their shoulder, morals, and a good ass. I said, a big ass. I said, all right. You know, I can understand that, Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? But, baby, you being delusional. Mind you, he said he was at work and this ad for this little, you know, prison thing popped up. So he just said, let me go ahead and just play around with this and see what it is. It's understandable. Sometimes we do that. And he got hooked. He found this girl, you know, it was the booty that caught his attention because the face ain't really all the way there. I'm just saying, you know, you could probably say that about me too, but I'm just saying, it ain't, I don't see it. He was like, she a little country bumpkin. Okay, you know, she didn't really have nobody in her corner to be there for her. So I stepped up in there and I'm doing what I got to do to be there for my baby. Okay, I said, He goes and he's driving around and he's telling us he got 3 grown kids. They don't know about Miss Chandra. Okay. And at this point, I don't know when they going to find out. And you already know once they find out, because these are niggas from Chicago. Once they find out, they ain't going to be here for that, okay? They ain't going to be here for that because he's also moving too fast. He talking about something. He see a future with her. As soon as he saw her, you know, and they started talking, he saw marriage and everything. Mind you, they've only been talking for 2.5 months. Excuse me and my sinuses. 2.5 months. Baby, 2.5 months. I am still trying to figure out if I really want to continue this relationship. If I can, you know, deal with your little. I'm still trying to figure out your quirks. Okay, your quirks and stuff. And if you annoy me, if I really like you, or if I'm just doing this because I just need to have somebody to around with, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out if I'm at this point, I really don't know if I like you, or if I just want to have sex with you, or whatever, the D or the puss good. I don't know, okay, at this point in time. And we probably just not having sex, okay? So what are you talking about? 2.5 months and then y'all on the inside? She on the inside? I said, Tyrese, you too old to be going through this. Now, Tyrese is not a bad looking man either. Okay, Tyrese, you look like you had your pickings. Okay, you look like you was a player from the Himalayas. Okay, you look like you was out here doing that pimp game strong. Okay, in your heyday, and it look like you can still pull the little youngins that you like. Okay, because I see that you like them young. I mean, as long as they legal, and I mean above legal, to be quite honest, I feel away if they 21, girl, no, but as long as they legal, you know, you could be out here pulling them or whatever, I can see you doing that. But what is this? I ain't no shade to Miss Chandra, but girl, you in jail and it's 2.5 months. He going to the store to go get some clothing and stuff for her. He talking about what she need because she gonna be coming out of jail with nothing and everything. His friend, she clocking him. First of all, she was like, I'm just trying to pick out some stuff for the girl. Okay, first of all, you ain't even tell me who she is. You know, so he finally tell her, oh yeah, she 28 years old. She in jail. She said, boy, you are out here getting played. You are about to get played. She about to use you up. Have you ever sent her some money? I mean, yeah, I sent her. I said, Tyrese, God damn. God, we take advantage of niggas like you in the hood for real out here. You from Chicago, you Oakland. You ain't grow up in Chicago. That's a suburb of Chicago. You ain't grow up in the Chicago, okay? You know, you ain't from the real Chicago. You from the suburb of Chicago. You out there with a mall at, you know, you out there with Walmart, the big Walmart at, okay, but Target right next to it where Circuit City used to be at, where the movie theaters at and all that stuff. If you from Chicago and you know Oakland, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Baby, no. What are you doing? Southside, okay? What are you doing? Bedford Park, okay? What are you doing? No, we're not about to do this, Miss Tyrese, Mr. Tyrese. Stop that. You making us look bad. Okay? I said, you are being played, sweetie. Stop that. Okay? And, you know, he brought her some stuff, $561. I said, I can't find a sugar mama to save my life, but check these niggas up in jail. They finding sugar mamas and sugar daddies out here. What is going on? What is going on? I just want somebody to take care of me. All I want to do is sit here and look pretty for them. That's it. Just send me a picture, just you going like this, and I'll be like this. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I be sitting there just smiling our ass off, okay? I ain't sending you nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Just want to look at you and all that shit. Girl, give me $500 a week, you know what I'm saying? I'll be fine. I'll be fine, okay? And depending on how you look and how you wrap that game up, girl, I'll take it. Let me stop. Anyway. Girl, I ain't trying to be on here pimping myself out like that. That is not the business, okay? I do want a sugar mama, though. Y'all, I done had a few drinks. Shut up. Anyway, so moving on from that, I said, Mr. Tyrese, you are doing the most. You are making me mad. We get over here to Maurice and Jessica, right? He on the phone. They driving in the car, right? Because they up in Las Vegas. She drove down there to pick him up or whatever because she, yeah. He got to go back to LA because that's where his parole at. And he on the phone with his aunt. Yo, aunt. Yeah, I'm home. Your boy's home. Okay? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't even feel the same right now. I don't even feel it really right now, but I'm on the way home. Okay? But listen, you know, I need to go to LA or whatever, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, I was thinking like, you know, since the parole or whatever, I was just going to jump that and just go ahead, hop on the plane or whatever. And Aunt was like, don't do nothing like that because your uncle did something like that. And they called his ass and he went right back to jail. Oh, shit, I ain't trying to go back to jail or nothing like that. You know, we're going to have to figure this stuff out or whatever. Woo! Okay, they still popping firecrackers. You know? Anyway, I said, meanwhile, Jessica listened to this conversation and he got on the phone and he literally said to Auntie, he was like, so me and my wife, we got a house out here in Vegas. I said, we? No, she. I mean, I understand y'all married now and what's mine is yours, but technically she. Okay, you claiming shit already. But, you know, she trying to figure out what that is because, you know, she want her man out there in Vegas or whatever. You know, he was like, my family out there in LA or whatever from Compton, okay? Compton crept up in his piece and whatever. I said, okay, see, Pete, you know, you do what you got to do. And he was like, he want to go get some eggs. Okay, she nervous about having sex with him on the outside. She explained to us how they had to, you know, they call it family times, or family meetings or whatever. You know, to get conjugal visits, you had to be married or whatever to have sex. And, you know, they had like this little 2-bedroom apartment situation going on. You know, little kitchenette, you know, tables and refrigerators and food and all that stuff and stove. He was like, you know, we get her up in there and we do what we do. You know, she cooked for for me and all that stuff. You know, she got a big ass and all that. She look thick, whatever. You know, she cute or whatever. And I'm just like, that's my woman. You know, and at this point, Jessica let us know that the reason why they got married is because he wanted to have sex. He wanted to have sex. I said, Jessica, wait. I ain't gonna say Maurice is truly playing her because he is playing up the role that he actually cared a little bit. But Maurice is a nigga, okay, that's been locked up for 7 years. And he is not just about to be fucking you, Jessica. I'm sorry, okay? He probably was out there doing his thing before he got up in prison. And he told her when they got to the little hotel or situation where they was at, he was like, listen, I ain't touched myself. I ain't played with myself in 2 months, okay? I ain't played with myself in 2 months or whatever. I saved myself up for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? And so they get up in there and he was like, why y'all still up in here? You know, he broke the fourth wall talking to the camera people, whatever. They talking back. Next thing you know, the camera people go out. And then all of a sudden, you hear this moaning like he was tearing that ass up. I said, are we supposed to be hearing this? Do they know that the mic's still on? Why are y'all filming the window like this? Girl, go away. Go away. Please, just go away. Meanwhile, after that, you know, they get ready to go to LA. You know, this is first time really seeing planes, like really up close and personal. He looking at the Southwest flight. I said, oh, I fly Southwest. You got on that cheap flight. Let me tell you something. Southwest be having some good deals, okay? You can sit wherever you want to. All right, I've never had a bad experience with Southwest. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, he was a little nervous, but he was doing what he had to do. His wife was being there by his side, and he was like a little kid in a candy shop, just looking around like, oh, wow. You know, because it's been a while. He's out in the real world. I said, Jessica. And he not a bad-looking guy either. You know, he ain't, you know, he not. And Jessica, you better watch that one, okay? You're going to be like Michael and no girl. What was her name? Sarah? You're going to be just like her, okay? Thinking that y'all all to the good and he out here fucking everybody else and getting money from him too, okay? Because he look like he got to hustle up his sleeve. I'm just saying. You know, you've been locked up for 7 years. You got to have been thinking about some stuff. Talking about being locked up for multiple years. Quayline. His mama and Chevelle, they meet up at the hotel. And the mama and Chevelle have a conversation. And, you know, the mama apologized for the way that the conversation went when they was in the car. Okay? And she was like, I didn't want it to go that way. But just imagine, you know, having your son out here and, you know, thinking that he's supposed to be coming home, and you know he has family out there in Texas, and you know you haven't seen them in 12 years, and you want your son to come home with you and all this stuff. Chevelle understands what she's saying, but Chevelle is more upset at the fact that Quayline is basically lying to her and trying to make it seem like, because to the mama she thought that she was gonna come down there to Texas with him. And not him staying out there in Kansas City. And it's understandable for the mom to feel the way that she feel. It's because she's coming from a motherly place. The last time she saw her son was in Kansas City. And before that, she didn't hear from him. The reason why that she found out what was going on, it was her birthday and she didn't hear from him. Okay? And then when she finally heard and found out where he was in a hospital. He had got shot. And whatever he did, I think he was doing a burglary or whatever, they arrested him in the hospital. So he never came home after that. And he's been gone for 12 years. Chevelle got this fantasy up in her head that, you know, she want Quayline to come out and, you know, to be this father figure, to be this husband. And the mama's like, listen, I don't want him to come out to no Insta family. Okay, he has not lived his life yet. And I understand and I agree 100% with the mama on that. He has not lived his life yet. His teens, most of his 20s and his young adult years are gone. Technically speaking, he's still a young adult. You know, 30, 29, that's not old. He still has enough time to get out here and do something with his life and make something of himself and to go play around a little bit before settling down. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. Okay? It may be all roses now, like he going to go ahead and, you know, shack up with you or whatever. And you talking about Chevelle, you want him to be a father. He probably in no shade, and I'm not, because where's his daddy at now? Unless his daddy down there in Texas, he probably grew up without a father. So what do he know about raising kids? Okay, especially a toddler at this point. He's been in jail for 12 years. You trying to make him a father right away? Like, no, this is not going to work. Okay, I just don't see it happening. Whatever, you know. And of course, Chevelle, she just really wants some sex. Everybody is horny. Okay, she just wants some sex at this point. You know, they waiting at the jail for him to come out, and we got to see next week whether or not he gonna come out and how that go. Then we get to Scott and Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay up in there talking about what she want and, you know, how she like her stuff and what she want prepared and all that stuff when she get out of jail. I said, girl, are you really coming out? Okay, Scott is another one of them fools that's going out here that never seen this girl. They never met. I would not, and that is what is troubling me with Scott and Lindsay. You guys have never met at all, but yet you trust him enough to be around your daughter, but not enough for him to come down there and have visits with you. That is a red flag, and that is a no in my book. I said that will never happen. And he trying to get a Hummer or whatever, a limo Hummer. Girl, he said, I'm gonna get this limo, but before that, she want steak, she want potatoes, she want shrimps, she want all of this stuff. I'm finna have this meal prepared for her when she get out. And he goes to the little restaurant, pick that up. I said, okay, you know, you a girl likes to eat or whatever, so okay, cool. You know, he go and trying to rent out a Hummer limo. Girl, Mr. Man that did the limo driver, he had the telling them it's $175 an hour plus 20% gratuity. Okay, girl, Scott gave him a credit card. And he said, you know what, at this point, I probably spend around like 15, 20, 25,000 on Lindsay. I ain't really making, you know, keeping track of what I'm spending on her. I said, so you got it like that? You got it like that? They think you a millionaire or some shit like that? That's what that was asked. You know, the producer's like, do she think you a millionaire or something like that? And I think he said yes to something like that. If I say something like that one more time. I said, Scottward, what is going on? This is not right. Girl, as soon as old dude swiped that card, he said, he tried to say it in the nicest way possible. He said, sir, it seems like the card is declined. It didn't go through. I said, that is embarrassing. I was at the store one time and that shit happened to me. And let me tell you why. I'm putting my code in, my PIN number in, and it was like, no, it's not going through. I was like, I literally just got paid the day before. I know it's money on this card. What is happening? Girl, I had the wrong card. I had my sister card instead of my card. We had switched. I said, ain't this about a bitch? I was so glad I had some money on me, some change on me, and I could pay for this stuff. That was embarrassing. But anyway, you know, he pulled out another card and, you know, he did what he had to do and went through. So they pull up to the, you know, he asking him what's the ETA or whatever because she got to take a flight to come there from where she's at in Atlanta to come to Mississippi to go take the car and drive all the way over there to the halfway house. So they get to the airport. I said, this is the smallest airport I done seen. I said, where's this at? This ain't, y'all ain't at no major city up in Mississippi. This airport was small and destitute. Okay, it was only one other person up in there, an older gentleman. And he asking him, you know, what about the time, you know, is the flight supposed to really be coming in? He said around 8:30. He's like, well, on the board, it say 8:13. Now, do they really be going by the time or whatever? Girl, I said, just sit there and wait. Baby, it's only one flight coming through. It's only one flight coming through, and it's Lindsay. And at this point, I don't think she on that flight. Scott got a rude awakening coming for him. Moving on from that, we get to Sean and Destiny. These fools, Sean. Shawnee got a little hotel. He finna go down there and pick Destiny up. You know, he ain't seen Destiny. His whole thing is, you know, since he ain't seen Destiny and she wouldn't really let him see her because, you know, she said she gained a little bit of weight. You know, what if he's not attracted to her? Understandable. But see, you didn't play the fool because she didn't already got you for your money. You know, whether you attracted or not, she already got you. You know what I'm saying? And so he up in the hotel room and, you know, he was like, you know, Destiny like tacos or whatever, so I'm gonna meet her with some tacos. I said, okay, that's cute. He had the little taco station up and all that stuff. Okay, I said, all right, what you gonna do? Girl, he put the little tacos on the little thing, and I said, you gonna cover that up, right? You gonna cover that up, right? You gonna cover that up, right? He said, no. I said, oh. So you just gonna put it in the bag, uncover? You ain't gonna put no type of paper towel or little aluminum foil. You ain't put a little plastic Ziploc bag on it or nothing. He said, no, it's cool. I said, oh. All right. Girl, they get to the place where she's supposed to be getting picked up at. Destiny called him. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, ugh, listen, something is wrong. I can't stand this. Or something that she said, and she hung up. Now, Sean was just like, she's never hung up the phone like that. And if she do hang up, she never hangs up without saying, I love you and goodbye. And so he's concerned because at this point, I'm pretty sure all the money that he just spent, on her in this bail, because it's $50,000 and he put down $5,000, and he gonna be responsible for the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? If she jumps ship, because she known for jumping ship. Girl, she done told us her whole backstory about how she, took the ankle bracelet off and, mailed it back to the people, and how she just was in trouble all her life or whatever. She said she been in jail ever since she was 13, going in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And so she wound up surprising Sean. And at first I don't want to say it, but Sean looked like he got a little, like he not all the way there. And I know y'all was thinking the same thing. And I'm just finally saying it because I'm trying to say it in a politically correct way. He just don't look like he's all the way there. Especially, he was giving me Forrest Gump tease, okay? When he ran up there to her, he was trying to figure out whether or not he liked her or whatever. I could see that's what was going on. Could he deal with it? Because then he tell the camera, she a little thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to little short, petite, thinner girls. But, I'm cool with it. I can deal with it. I said, oh, buddy. Girl, they get in the car. She eat them cold ass tacos and everything. I said, shiny, shiny, shiny. The way that Destiny looked when she first came out, you're not supposed to judge people and you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but baby, Destiny looked like she ready to continue a scam and she ready to go do some drugs, okay? She looked like she was probably high then, you know what I'm saying, and not high off of life, okay? She looked like she was high off of something, probably meth, okay? I don't know. She has the history. But, yeah, Shiny Boy, you're about to get played, okay? And I will be so surprised if Destiny is in it for the long haul. But I truly don't think so. But anyway, girls and guys, that was Love After Lockup, okay? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. And I will see you guys later. And you guys, please enjoy your weekend. Peace.